I think it makes, like, I will say, when one person doesn't turn up, it's not so bad, but when 3 people can't make it, that's a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know who will be here today, but I guess we'll find out. I think,
Yep.
well, I haven't. Kaz is in the chat, so Kaz is here. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay.
You know what's good about streaming this is that my PC doesn't sound like it's like taking lift off.
I feel that.
Yeah, no stress, dude. I think we've got to wait a little bit for Mr. Chaos to turn up. He won't be here straight away. Dude, I had to verify my ID, like, with YouTube. Believe it or not. Yeah. Interesting, right?
Is that a thing they're doing now?
Yeah, I had to because it wouldn't let me post, like, links in, like, the description of my videos unless I did. So I had to.
Yeah, no, I had to do something similar. I remember that now. It's been a while, though.
No, I think apparently it's for everyone. I think it's probably just so they can hold you accountable. Yeah, I reckon what it is people probably, like, put some really, like, dude, I don't come across it because I don't go looking for it, but I can imagine on a platform as big as YouTube, there's probably really fucked up people that put up really fucked up links. So my guess is if you put up a link, but they've got you verified, they can probably, like, fucking ban you on a bunch of Google shit. But
yeah, it makes sense.
You don't actually have to. I could have chosen to, it was like, establish more history. But, bruh, I was like, if people want to join Discord and stuff, it's like, I need those links, bruh. I was like, plus Google has all my, I already sold my soul to Google like 12 years ago, bro, so like, I don't really care if they have my license.
Yeah.
Google already, dude, I have a phone, so it's like, if you think you're going to get away from Google, like, good luck.
Curious if they've had me do anything, because I don't think they have, as far as I'm aware. Not recently, anyway.
Yeah, so I was just like, yo, like, I guess this is what I'll do. They wanted to make sure. I guess so, but I mean, like, I don't know why specifically. It's just, that's what they came up with, so I was just like, fuck it, I guess. I guess I got to abide by Daddy Google, you know? Nothing wrong with that.
That's how it goes. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything particular here.
Yeah, I don't know why that might be. I think maybe because I've had this account for ages, but I obviously all I ever did was just watch shit with it. I don't even know why they have to verify. I've had premium on my account multiple times.
Let's see if I've got anything in my mail. Nope.
Yeah, it is weird. But I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal. It's just odd.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care if they have my ID, bro. Bro, plus, even if we go to communism, I'll have social points now. Google's gonna like me.
I feel that.
You Americans, if you're watching the stream, y'all need to get your hands on this particular flavor of shapes. It is the best shit ever. You know, their slogan is literally called Flavor You Can See. Bruh, this shit hits so hard.
That does look really good, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good savory biscuit. The problem is I'll eat the whole packet. And then the best part is the flavoring goes all on the bottom. Yeah, you guys wouldn't have it. It's an Australian brand. You guys will have to do one of those obscure, like, order Australian types of food to try.
I wonder.
It's made by a company over here called Arnott's.
I could get them for. I could get a box of them for $7 or $8.
What? A box of multiple boxes?
A box of. I'm not sure how many boxes there are in it, but it's like.
Bruh, you don't even want to know how much I paid for this. $4,
I could
bro.
get the original barbecue flavor.
Okay.
Like 175 grams worth of it for $7.97, which is not cheap for only 175 grams.
Yeah, it's $4 here for 160 grams. So there you go.
Yeah, so we are definitely paying a lot more.
Yeah.
To get it. That makes sense, given, well, given import costs and all that. But
bro, I'll tell you what though. If you guys ever have the liberty to try it, they look like a chicken and biscuit. They're not though. I mean, they do. Okay, so they have these flavors. They have chicken crimpy, which tastes fantastic. They have cheese and bacon, goated flavor. They're all good, man. I don't hate any of the flavors. They have nacho cheese, which is my favorite. Nacho cheese, my cheese. Then there's pizza, which is arguably the goat flavor. It's everyone else's personal favorite flavor. I don't necessarily disagree with it, but I just like nacho cheese more. Then there's obviously barbecue. There's Vegemite and cheese flavor, which actually goes hard. There's like, and then they do like more like deli style biscuits as well. So they're a little bit more designed for like cheese platters and shit. And they do like an overload cheese one. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so good, bro.
very valid.
Honestly, chat, shapes are the fucking goat, dude.
I basically just need to.
Here you go. I got an old pizza shapes box right here. Pizza is a good flavor. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to get some next paycheck if I can budget for it.
That's a lot of money to spend. $8 US is like 17 bucks Australian.
Yeah, I mean it's not cheap, but it's like at the end of the day, it's trying something from a different country, and that's the way I look at it. It's trying something novel.
Welcome in,
Not my
Lewis, dude.
normal orbit.
Good to see you, Lewis. Today is the D&D stream. We have Maxim currently in the voice chat. I bet with this mic, you can hear me going crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunchity, crunch, crunch, crunch. Dude, the best part about it is look at my fingers. And get all the seasoning gets on your fingers, bro. That's the best part about it. And then at the end, you eat it. It's a savory spread, bro. It's like very salty. It's like good with like... Here's a good one. You can do avocado Vegemite toast. With a little bit of pepper on the avocado. It's
All
like,
I know about Vegemite is that it's incredibly salty.
yeah, it is. It's salty. It's a very savory product. But silly Americans try to eat it like it's fucking Nutella. Now, because I grew up on it, I can eat it like Nutella. But it's not Nutella. If you got okay, let's do this real quick. if you guys were to ever try Vegemite, right? Alright. I'm going to recommend to you Americans. Okay, this is how a full-blown Aussie would probably spread their Vegemite, right? We love it. Okay, we're used to it. And if you're Aussie and you don't like it, then fuck off. Okay? But if you're American, okay? Whoa. Blurry Instagram photos. If you're American, I suggest you do, like, this amount. But, see, I'm a sicko, so I would do it like this amount. But, if you're American, I would spread it like that. And then you can work your way up once you get used to it. Like, think of it... Do you guys have Marmite over there?
I'm familiar with Marmite, but I've never tried it.
Marmite's like a sweeter version. It's like sweeter.
Okay.
Marmite's a bit sweet. Whereas Vegemite's just like full blown.
My speed.
Yeah. Do you guys like soy sauce? That's probably the easiest way to compare it. If you can like handle soy sauce, salty, you can handle Vegemite. But I think the problem that people have, if they're like from a different country and they try Vegemite, they think it's meant to be sweet, and so when they get greeted with the saltiest thing on planet Earth, it like ruins it for them. You know, an American, Lewis? Yeah, I'd still say the same. I'm just saying for anyone, like, because you got to think about it, right? Australia, if you're really gonna base like, we do savoury well over here, so. Like, the rest of the world loves to do, like, maybe other than New Zealand, but the rest of the world loves to do, like, sweet, like, pies, right? Like, America's version of pies is normally a lot more dessert-based, right? I'm not saying you guys don't do savoury pie, but, like, you guys have a bigger, like, dessert pie culture. Over here, we don't. It's everything savoury, bro. Like... Yeah. You can't handle soy sauce? Okay, if I was going to explain to you, like, what soy sauce... Okay. You ever have, like, a 2-minute packet noodles or ramen, whatever you want to call it? I would say you would apply... If you're not, like, you don't mind soy sauce, but you don't like heaps of it, you'd probably apply, like, 1 or 2. But if you're me, you're gonna pour like 100 mils in that bitch. Which is these two here. But I'm sick. I can fucking get a spoon, jam it into Vegemite and lick it off it. I really love it. But it's different, bro. Yeah, whereas... Dude, over here in Australia, I've had crocodile pie, I've had kangaroo pie, I've had snake pie. I've had... We do mainly savoury. You know what I think it is? Because Australia was established off, you know, the backs of the convicts as well as the Aboriginals. I think if you look at, like, the English... Now, the English, I think, do more savoury as well. But there's definitely a huge English influence in terms of what we eat. Right, but then Australia sort of like... I think it's just because we're like... I don't know why we're so savoury based. Actually, I can't even tell you why. I think it's probably like World War II like, and World War I influences, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was gonna be real, I feel like a lot of our food culture got influenced by that era. By the 1900s. Yeah, shepherd's pie is good. I love a good old shepherd's pie.
There's a lot of good, like, savory foods that are not, like, American-centric that I just love.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Let's just do this while we wait, guys. Look up Aussie foods. There's not even... We don't even have, like, a specific food, because ours is essentially British.
Oh yeah, I meant to mention. I got distracted briefly, but I meant to mention while we were talking about soy sauce, I did in fact have sushi earlier today, and yeah,
Australia.
I'm a soy sauce enjoyer.
Wait, Australia doesn't. We're not. Are we known to the rest of the world for what hundreds and thousands on bread? Really? Y'all don't do that? I wouldn't really call that like a. I wouldn't really call that something that separates us though, because it's just a piece of bread with hundreds and thousands on it. Like, it's not that iconic to me.
I've never seen that in my life.
The Lamington, you call them sprinkles? Yeah, we call them hundreds and thousands. We have sprinkle versions of them, but when they're like those little balls, they're hundreds and thousands. What about Lamingtons? You guys don't do Lamingtons? I thought that's more.
I don't have any idea what those are.
If you look at my stream, I'm highlighting my cursor.
I don't see your cursor on your stream actually. Now that I'm looking properly.
Oh, well, okay. Do you see the image I've got up?
Yep.
So the middle is hundreds and thousands. The one on the right is Lamingtons, and then obviously the one on the left is a pie.
Yep. I will say, they all look good. I'm curious what's actually in the pie, though.
Meat pie, so it'd be like beef.
Pie, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like like a gravy type sauce. So the inside of our meat pies look like this. Well, that one's got brisket or pulled beef in that one.
Ooh, that looks really good.
Yeah. But we do a lot more, yeah. But I wouldn't. Is Australia like? I know people associate us with pies. I know that for a fact. I know New Zealand as well is also for that. But yeah, I didn't realize that you guys look towards us for hundreds and thousands on bread. That's weird.
I'm gonna be honest. I think most of the world just knows Australia for the eldritch horrors that it holds.
The what?
The eldritch horrors that it holds, namely all the spiders.
True. Right.
Like I'm sorry, but I recently found out about what is it called? The Australian Big Boy?
The Newcastle Big Boy.
Newcastle Big Boy, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I recently found out about that, and I'm just like, it's just a bigger version of an existing spider.
You know what's funny about that? I live 40 minutes away from Newcastle.
Oh my god.
So, okay, chat. For you guys who are not Australian, I want to address some misconceptions. I have not once seen a funnel web in the wild. Not once. I live like an hour and a bit from Sydney. I've never seen them. Not in the wild. Now, when I went to the wildlife park not so long ago, I had my hand over a fucking container because that's what the fucking guy who was doing like the reptile and arachnid presentation made me do because I laughed. So he made me hold my hand over an open jar with a fucking funnel web in it. That scared the shit out of me. But it proved the point. They don't jump. They can't jump at you. They basically will leave you the fuck alone if you leave them the fuck alone. They are much more scared of you than what you are scared of them, believe it or not. What I have seen a lot of in my life are these little fucking demons. Well, I say little, they're not little. I see these all the time. And motherfucker, when you see them crawling on your wall at night, bro, you're like, why is the spawn of Satan in my room? Why is the spawn of Satan in my room, bro?
That's one that I am...
They're called huntsmans. It's a very generic spider. Like, huntsmans are located everywhere in the world.
I am very familiar with huntsman spiders, but I have... mild arachnophobia is what I'll say. I'm not, like, cripplingly afraid of spiders, but I'm afraid enough that if I see a spider, I'm like, ah, hell no. Get me the hell out of here.
Okay. If I don't get, like, initially shocked by a spider, I can deal with it. But if it scares me, if it's, like, late night, I see something on the fucking wall crawling around, and then I see it, I'm like, fuck this shit. But...
I live in an area where we have brown recluse spiders, and those things are not fun.
So, I'll tell you this, man. I have killed so many huntsmen by trying to help them. Because I'll try and... If I see it, I'll try and get a container. And then pin the container against the wall. And then get a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And then put them into the container. The amount of times I get the container, go to do that, and they fucking move and I squish the fuck out of it. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to help you, man. I just don't want you in my house. I actually don't mind them living around the house though, because they eat a lot of they eat a lot of the spiders that you don't want. Like, they eat the redbacks, which in America is called the widow spider.
Oh
right.
God, yeah, no.
Yeah, they eat them. So we don't want redbacks in in and around your house. So I actually try to keep the huntsmen alive. I would rather, because even if a huntsman bites me, it can only leave me with an infectious bite. It won't kill me. So I don't really care about them, other than at night and you're not expecting to see one. What's going on, Chaos? We're talking about arachnids here. It's getting freaky. Were you saying something, Kaz?
Oh, what I was saying was, don't they like take over other spider webs?
Huntsmen's? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll eat them. They eat the bad spiders that you don't want. That's why I like them. The only thing is they're scary as fuck, but you're not expecting to see them. And they get into really obscure places, which also freaks me the fuck out. But for you guys, okay, so Maxim has seen this, but if you guys have not seen the Newcastle Big Boy,
yeah, I
that is the Newcastle Big Boy. It is huge. It's like, I think it's like 1.5 times the size of a regular funnel web. But I'm gonna be honest, bro, like I said, if you don't go around fucking around with funnel webs, they won't fuck with you, bro. Like, so I'll tell you some facts about a funnel web. Do you want to know why they put their hind legs up? Oh, sorry, they put their legs up to like do that like thing, to like, it looks really intimidating. It's because they actually have really poor vision. And they can't see what's behind them. And also, they can't move, they can't move once those legs are up. The only thing they can do is, like, when they're in that position, they can't actually go for you. Because they're so vulnerable. Thank you.
That
Eating
makes
at
sense.
the moment, so listening to everything at the moment. Well, yeah. So, like, I don't... Like, if you ever come to Australia and you see one, guess what? Just don't go near it. It's not going to come after you. Like, these, ghost stories about how they're going to, like, jump at you. They can't jump for shit, man. They can't. They're not going to. They won't attack you either. If you don't go near them, you don't get a stick, and you don't try and provoke them, they're not going to do shit. The same way most of our most venomous snakes, other than the King Brown. The King Brown will just go after you because they're a vicious cunt. But, like, even the taipan, the inland taipan, right? The most venomous, most potent snake on planet Earth. Bruh. If you've ever watched a video of them, they are shit scared of you. They are way more scared of you. So just don't go near it. It's pretty simple.
Fair.
And if you're ever dumb enough to go out in the bush and you're not wearing like pants and you're not wearing some sort of boots, that's on you. That is seriously on you.
I did hear about a terrifying story though about a tornado going through a zoo and throwing venomous snakes on people.
Okay, okay. What, in America?
I'm not sure. This was like years ago when I read that.
We don't get, bro, we get like tornadoes here, but not nearly like the way you guys do. Nah.
Yeah, I live in
It's like the
Tornado
middle
Alley.
of the country.
Bro! What happened in Missouri the other day would have been so fucking scary. Holy shit, the tornadoes at night, bro?
Oh, you don't understand. I was at work. We got told at work that 4 tornadoes had touched down, and all 4 of them were moving in the direction of my place of work.
So
We all just sort of sat there like, huh. And then went to the back and just sort of sat, like, laughing about the whole situation. There was, like, crazy amounts of hail. Everyone was, like, just chill about it because it's Missouri, and the typical Midwestern person response is to literally walk out the front door, stare at the sky, and just say, huh, neat. And then walk back inside and pretend nothing's wrong. Like, I wish I was kidding. That is genuinely the typical response that we have here. Like, I've done that pretty much every time a tornado warning goes off. I'm like,
do you guys have like
a tornado?
Do you guys have like a safe like place to be in at your workplace, or?
Yeah, so we had a we went back to the backstock area and just sort of chilled there. There was it's pretty enclosed and thick walls, so it was the safest spot in the store, basically.
Did it hit where you were?
No, fortunately. It really only affected more rural areas.
Bro, when I saw the flashes of lightning, and you just see the big fuck off tornado, bruh.
Oh yeah, no, that's terrifying.
Now there was people
only
posting.
time I've ever like been close enough to a tornado for it to be a problem was one time a tornado passed over our house and ripped off a few roof tiles, but beyond that, nothing really was a.
Bro, I'm amazed at, like, I came across this TikTok, right? And this guy had posted, like, the sirens were going off, but there was no wind, and then there was no wind, the sky didn't even look that bad, right? And he's like, oh, well, I guess they're full of shit. Like, in America, somewhere, I don't know where it was. And everyone was like, oh, bro, you're about to cop it. It's like, if it's not windy, and everything seems fine, but there's a tornado, and it's all calm, and that means it's like, it's going to be happening, like, on top of you. You're, like, in the middle of the... Fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you this, though, watching Reed Timmer is great at the moment. The guy who goes out in the Dominator. The big fuck off, like army looking, like it's literally a Kevlar fucking armor to protect it when they like intercept the tornado, but it then like anchors itself into the ground by using hydraulics.
You don't know there's gonna be an Elden Ring movie?
Oh, really?
Henry Cavill's gonna be in it.
That's hot. I'm already sold, and I don't even play Elden Ring.
Yeah, I played
Elden
a bit.
Ring's lore is hot as fuck. It's
Right.
fucking sad.
Bro, did you guys see the lineup for actors in the new Doomsday movie?
It's insane.
Bruh. Also, actually, Australia is iconic for the Golden Gay time. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That exists.
That shit is so good. Oh, I love a Golden Gay time, bruv. I love a Golden Gay time. Oh, yeah. But... Yeah, what's it like? Like, have you... I'm just interested, right? Because, like, guys, like, when I was a kid, I used to watch and read, and I used to get all of the tornado-based fucking National Geographic books. Because when I was a kid, I was like, I want to be a storm chaser when I grow up. Kind of glad that I'm not now, but...
Yeah.
Dude, like, what's it like? Like, I don't mean that to be any sort of disrespect, because obviously I know that it leaves a massive path of destruction, people get killed. That I'm really sorry for, and that's terrible. But the intrigue of the weather has always intrigued me. That's why I used to always go out and take photos of it over here.
So, I'll say this much. The best way I can describe it as someone who had a tornado literally go over our house, it sounds like a freight train right next to you. Like, that is the best description of the sound that I can give. It sounds like a freight train going by. And...
Chaos, good on you.
It's very,
Thank you,
very,
Chaos.
like... the best way I can describe it is that it feels like this
low pressure. You feel your ears pop. You could tell that there's like a tornado going over, that there's something causing a difference in pressure. But other than hearing the freight train going by, like that kind of sound, that's like really the best thing I can use to describe it. Is it sounds like a freight train going by, and then the aftermath is whatever it manages to do. You don't really have any control in that situation. All you can do is just hope that the damage is minimal.
Bro, it honestly looks like the Mind Flayer from, like, this shot from the other night. Looks like the Mind Flayer from fucking Stranger Things, bro. Fuck that.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah, no.
Fuck that!
Yeah.
Dude, it's dark as fuck, and that's what you got coming towards you. You can't even see it, bro. Unless the lightning was flashing, you can't see this bitch.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
terrifying.
I've only been through one weather. Well, I've been through earthquakes because there was a couple where I was at. They were small, like 4.5 or something, or like 4.0 maybe. I'm not sure. But there was a microstorm right over the house I was in, which means it was like terrestrial rainstorm in like one spot with like really high wind, and it ripped the roof out of the house I was staying in. We were at my parents' friend's house in like a desert area.
We have a
ripped the top layer of the roof off, and it was leaking everywhere with the water.
That's crazy. We don't get as many tornadoes here as we get cyclones. We have a cyclone coming for WA right now, in Category 3. Check that out. Look how big that system is. It's your version of a hurricane. It's just called a cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to
we
live in
call it-
South Florida, so I'm familiar.
Yeah, we call it a hurricane. Well, you guys call it a hurricane, but I believe it's based on the rotational, because down here it goes clockwise. Or is it anti-clockwise?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's any sort of tornado or cyclone here will go clockwise. Anyone up in your way will go anti-clockwise. In terms of how
That's
the borders.
Australia being upside down.
Yeah, well, apparently to some Americans we don't even exist, bro. So go figure that one.
Dude, I was talking about that today.
Some people literally think we don't exist. Like, it's a conspiracy theory. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, bro, I live right here. I exist, cunt. Dude. You get this raspy, nasally fucking voice anywhere else on the planet? Hell no. Wait, so you were talking about it with someone today? What? Because they think we don't exist?
No. It was, they were talking about it being like magical, like you guys were in another realm.
Oh, because of all the like crazy animals that live there.
We're another realm.
That's like a common
stupid.
thing.
That's what you want.
No, they were saying like you had to step through a portal to get there as a joke.
What the hell?
Nah, we are in the most we are literally the most obscure place on the planet. Like to get to either us or New Zealand is crazy from anywhere else, other than like Asia, other than Asia, which is right above us. But yeah, to get here from anywhere else, it's pretty obscure. Well, you know what's crazy, right? So to fly from here to Japan, it's a 10-hour direct flight. But to fly from Sydney to Perth is a 5-hour flight. Put that in perspective.
Dang.
Yeah. So to go from one side of Australia to another is 5 hours. I don't know that. I don't know if that's quick compared to what you guys can do over there.
That's like the size of a quarter of the U.S. probably.
No.
Or maybe even a third or a half.
No, you'll be interested to know that Australia is actually just about as big as the U.S. is. In landmass?
But is that the farthest point to the farthest point?
Probably not.
Point?
No, I don't know what. I don't know.
It's like 12 hours. The farthest flight here.
Really? That's not including. You're not including
the very bottom to the very corner.
Okay, let me have a look.
Depends though.
Farthest point to.
Let me check my facts on that one though.
Point Australia. Okay, Cape York is the northmost point, and Point Lookout easternmost. Sorry, southernmost, Steep Point.
Oh,
4,000 kilometers. Wait, so what is? Okay, so the furthest point in Australia is 4,000 kilometers. So that to miles is 2,500 miles.
so the farthest flight in America is going to Hawaii, though. So it's off the main.
Yeah, I wouldn't really
thing.
count that
So
though.
probably the mainland would be about 7 hours.
It can be the winds because it's actually 6 hours to fly to Perth and it's 5 hours to fly back. Because of the westerlies, the winds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
so
crazy. Cause
yeah, so the
time
winds
zone.
flying back is actually faster, but to fly there it's like 6 hours, I think. It's one of those two things. It's either I know that one's longer than the other. So I can't remember which one. If it's going from Perth to Sydney or if it's going Sydney to Perth. But yeah. Like, Australia is huge. I think I spoke about this with Chaos the other week. And he was like surprised to know that Australia was actually just as big, pretty much, as the US. Or was it you, Maxim? I don't you.
Oh wait, what was the?
I think we were discussing about how like Australia in landmass is actually like pretty relative to the US.
I think it is, but I don't think it was me that we were talking about.
Yeah, there's a map you can use. I forget the website name, but you can basically drag around the countries, and it shifts the perspective of the country to match the position on the Earth. So it like you can kind of like see what it's like
Here you go.
dealing with like the stretch of the map.
Here you go. So, we're actually technically our most northern and southern point would actually be longer than yours. Because if this was to scale properly, we actually go all the way up into
We're
Canada.
wider and you're taller.
Yeah. Here, I'm showing it on stream now.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So, actually, if we were going to, I guess, include...
That's insane.
Well, Hobart technically was a part of his main landmass at one point. Right, but it's drifted off. But Hobart touches Cancun. So there you go. So, in terms of going up and down, Australia is way bigger. But yeah, side to side, you guys beat us out big time. Yeah, interesting. I didn't think we were that
Yeah,
big. I thought we were like smaller than that.
The flight to New York to Hawaii though is 11 hours though.
And it also could be
That's the longest flight.
Yeah, but that
outside of the
I
country
wonder
in
if
the
it's
US.
the planes we use and the winds that you have, and that's why. Like Australia is like pretty barren land. Like outside of, okay, so basically, most of Australia, right? We live within almost, I think, like 80% of the population lives within like 100 kilometers of the coastline. So all of this is like just pretty much barren for the most part. So there's probably like not many fuck off buildings we have to avoid. Like you guys have got so many major cities over there that your flight paths would be a bit weirder. Whereas we can just, so when we fly from Sydney, actually most of our flight we're over water because we actually fly here and we fly over the water here. We don't even fly over the whole landmass. It's weird, isn't it? It's cool, but I'd have to say it's probably got to do with the winds. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It is the interesting. But yeah, Australia's pretty big. You guys still have more square meters of land, so that would be all this cut out here, here, here. That's interesting. Australia's huge, bro. Big fucking land.
Yeah, I'm just imagining it in the future.
You know what? Australia needs to establish like a Las Vegas here. The way you guys took that a desert, barren land, nothing really going, and turning it into a casino strip. That's how we could get tourists to go out into the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Because, like, in Australia, like, if you look at the outback, it just looks like this, man. Like, it's so fucking, like, it's just barren. It's literally like this, man. It really is. Like, nothing's out there. Other than, like, a few mountains. Well, that's Ayers Rock, but...
That's how some of the US is.
Yeah, but that's, like... a huge portion. Here you go. The outback is this red circle here. Everything else is greenery to an extent, right? That's all desert.
You live.
I'm like here.
That's crazy.
I don't know why you can't see my cursor, but yeah.
Yeah, cursor is just not.
Do you see where Sydney is?
Doesn't say well.
Do you see where Sydney is? Like the dot?
It's like a bit away from that.
It's like, put maybe like 1 or 2 dots a bit above that. That's where I am. Yeah. I don't like living too close to Sydney. It's too fucking expensive.
I know someone else from Australia, and I actually don't really know where he lives now that I'm thinking about it. Like, what part?
Do you know, like...
Might have to...
Do you know, like, city or, like, town they're from? Because I could probably tell
that's
you.
like that's why I'm like, I have no clue. Let me think here, because he might have. It might be Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne's all the way down here.
I could be wrong though.
I like how
I'll
you
have to
guys say.
double check on
I love how you guys say Melbourne. Aussies just go Melbourne. But everywhere around. It's not even just you guys. Even people from the UK say Melbourne. Melbourne. I know that's literally how it's spelt, but that's not how we say it. We just call it Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. I'm not even insulting you. I love it. I just love it because Aussies just go, that's Melbourne. You know, we call places differently too, right? So I live, like, the closest city I live to is Newcastle, right? Which is like, you know, an hour and a half from Sydney.
Yeah.
Most of us don't even call it Newcastle. We just call it Newey. Hey, you want to go to Newey? Yeah, we'll go to Newey.
That's honestly, it's better than some of the stuff that I've heard from some of my British friends.
Really? If Australians can shorten a sentence, we will try our best, honestly. It's an hour drive from Arizona to California. True.
Oh yeah, it's like a 10-hour drive from Missouri to Michigan.
To put it in perspective, to drive up from Sydney to Queensland to Brisbane, it's like 6 hours. So to drive from here to here is like 6 hours. But to drive from here to here is like 40 something hours. That's if you were to go do it straight and not stop. Other than to fill up, obviously. Most cars can't make it that far. To drive from here to here is like 3 days. To drive from like Sydney to Perth is like 3. It could be anywhere from like 3 to 5 days, depending on how hard you're pushing it.
Pull it out again.
Huh? Oh. To drive from Sydney to Melbourne's like 9 hours, 10 hours. To drive from Yeah. Pretty big drives, man. Chaos, are you ready to go, bruv? The Adventures of Dro Friends is the Adventures of Australia and Friends right now. I'll tell you one place you guys should actually go to when you're over here.
Where's that?
You guys should go here.
I will
Whoa.
admit I can't see what here. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. I think the video decided it didn't want to live. There we go. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Pink Lake.
Pink Lake. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's near a place called Esperance. So, to get there the fastest, you'd probably have to go to Perth. Or you could put... The other alternative is you could go to Adelaide in South Australia and then drive all the way there, but that'd be a long-ass drive. It's a long-ass drive from Perth anyway, but... I think it's got something to do with, like, the salt content. Or is it the alkaline? I can't remember. You can go into it though. It's not going to kill you. Pink Lake. Let's go have a look as to why. I'm sure they will tell us. Pink Lakes. There's a few of them, but
Push it on there anyway. I'm not getting it.
Hey, Chaos.
Hello.
oh, Chaos is alive.
I had to stuff my face in.
I'll stuff your face in, bro.
I bet you will too.
Yeah. It's from this. It's the salt-loving algae apparently, called
Oh, that makes sense.
Dunalia salina and halophilic bacteria, which produces carotenoid pigments that give the water its pink color. So it's
What you
microorganisms.
just said to
Uh-oh.
me.
Yeah, I couldn't even say half the words, bro.
It's like something people get neutered for.
Yeah, carotenoids, bro. To put it in perspective, I think it's here on the map. Here we go. Pink Lakes, okay. It's literally in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, bro. It's... Oh, yeah, there you go. So it's all the way here. So you actually would just be better off driving from Perth to go. That'd be a long drive from Adelaide. So I've been... I'll show you the places I've been to. I've been here, obviously pretty much all of here. I've been all the way out to Dubbo. I've been out to Cobar. Lightning Ridge, I've been out there. Where else have I been? I have been all the way out to Lightning Ridge. Broken Hill, I've been out there. Tamworth, I've been out there. I grew up here, this area here. Then I've got family that live all the way here, pretty much, this area. To give you perspective, this is Sydney, this is Newcastle. I'm not pointing exactly where, but I live about 40 minutes from here.
Somewhere in this general direction.
Yes. I've also lived over here. I did 1 year over here. I lived in this area here. At Perth. And yeah, I've been all the way up to Darwin. I did the Kakadu National I did the Kakadu National Park walk, which takes 7 days. That was an interesting experience, to say the least. I've not been to New Zealand. I haven't been to Melbourne, so I've been to Western Australia, I've been to Queensland, I've been to Northern Territory, but I haven't been to South Australia or Victoria or Tasmania. I have been all the way... Where's Huangzhou? Huangzhou, where are you? Huangzhou, where are you, Huangzhou? Somewhere out here. I've been out here. And then I spent 4 weeks in Nepal, which is here. Been there for 4 weeks. That was fun. We did not go to Mount Everest, but it's very pretty.
Yeah, I've heard it. I knew someone from there.
And to be honest, if you want to go out and travel for not stupid expensive, the most expensive part will be your flight. Everything else there is pretty relatively cheap. I think it was only $2,000, and I took like 800 spending money. Got me through like it's like $2,000 for flights there and back, and then but this is going back like 2014, so that's a while ago. So flights would probably be way more expensive now rather than $1,000 per person. But so we did a flight to China, which took 10 hours, and then from China, wherever we were laid over in China, then took 7 hours to Nepal. And I have been all the way out here to Fiji. Yeah, I've been out here. Which was also like, I think it was like a 6-7 hour flight to Fiji. I stayed in Nadi and Suva. And then we did the Osawa Islands, which is one of these ones we stayed at. Here, I'll show you. Dude, the Osawa Islands is pretty. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cost effective too.
Whoa.
Yeah. Very pretty. Snorkeling there was fantastic. Fuck, I want to go back. I'm actually supposed to be we're supposed to be going to Hawaii for the whatchamacallit, honeymoon, I think. If it's not the UK, it's Hawaii. Anyway, we're all here now, so I need to stop yapping about places I've been, and we can start playing. Ha ha ha. Now, is Fake Name gonna be here? I'm surprised he hasn't turned up yet. I'm gonna send him a message. Yo, 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 it's D&D time. But yeah, where have you guys been? I know Chaos just loves Alabama and never wants to leave. Like, if he could physically, like, kiss and hug Alabama, he would.
You first.
Go ahead, Kaz. Oh, sure. Okay. I think probably the most interesting place I've been might be specifically the Traverse City, Michigan area. It's one of my favorite areas in the U.S. because there's a lot of really great wineries up there, and on top of that, there's a summer music camp that goes on up there. Where Interlochen Center for the Arts. You ever heard it by name before? Because I used to go there as a camper and then worked there for a few summers on staff.
What was it called again?
Interlochen.
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's a summer arts camp, and during the year it's an actual like high school basically. But yeah, during the summer they have a lot of like arts programs. Like campers from all over the world show up and learn various stuff, including like music, visual arts, theater, all sorts of stuff, right? And like an average summer you get around 2,000 to 3,000 campers, which is crazy still to me. But yeah, no, it's an amazing place, and it's sort of like become a tradition at this point to go up there for vacation every summer. So
cool. That's cool. What about you guys?
Well, I've been all around Arizona. There's a bunch of monuments around here, and then there's a crater from a meteor, and there's good campsites, and then there's like waterfalls and stuff.
Arizona does look pretty.
And then I've been to California, a couple amusement parks in there, like Knott's Berry Farm. And then Needles, California, and then I went on a cruise. It was like in the Gulf of Mexico, in a couple islands.
True.
Hmm.
Okay. I really, if I come to the US ever, I want to go to Sequoia National Park in California. I really want to do the, Olympic National Park up near Portland, Oregon? There's a massive national park up that way. I want to go there, at least, like, I think it's in Washington State, sort of Portland, Oregon area. I really want to go to Utah, Colorado, Arizona. I want to go to Wyoming. I also want to go to Florida, New York, Chicago. Maybe Atlanta in Georgia. And if I'm in Atlanta, then I know that Chaos is gonna chuck a fit if I don't come to Alabama and go to the closest Walmart with him.
I've been to Texas, Ohio, Oregon. I've been to Michigan, Georgia quite a few times, Mississippi a bunch, Louisiana.
Oh, that's Montana as well. I want to go to where all those colorful rocks are.
I just don't like traveling though.
Yeah, you're an old man now, though.
I am. These are facts.
And I also really want to do Canada. There's a lot of places I want to go to, man, but I'll probably never have the money to do so. So, I guess in today's financial state, I'll go for like myself.
I feel that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Now, I haven't heard back from Fake... Oh! Fake name says... he says he's ready, so he should be in the chat. Hopefully. Kaz, I'm going to pour myself some water and then we can rock and roll.
Cool.
Oh. Alrighty. Fake names in the chat. Alright, I'm back. Boys, ready to go when you are.
Nice.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm ready.
I have a headphone dent. Don't judge me. How's it going, Fake name? It's good to see
Okay,
you.
just 1 second, and then I'll read the intro.
Yeah, let's go. You are good? Well, that is fantastic, my friend.
What's up? Oh, this. Okay, everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So this is a recap and everything together. The morning's tranquility shattered as the goblin perched atop a monstrous ankeg, charged from the jungle's edge. The battle was fierce. a whirlwind of steel and chitin. But the party's combined might proved too much. The goblin, battered and bewildered, was captured. His rambling tales revealed the existence of an underground village, a hidden haven within the depths. The village, a labyrinth of rough-hewn tunnels and crudely constructed dwellings, was a testament to the goblin's resourcefulness. Winks Can't Read, the village chief, a charismatic and surprisingly eloquent goblin, held court, while his brother, Winks Can Read, an awkward, bookish type, scribbled fiercely in a worn leather-bound journal. They spoke of the Green Predator, a terrifying presence that plagued their village, a constant threat to their already precarious existence. They emphasized the Predator's lack of interest in the pyramid, stating it was a problem only for the goblins. A hidden shaft, concealed beneath a set of rickety stairs, offered a new path. The stairs collapsed behind the party, sealing them within. The tunnel, rough at first, soon transitioned into smooth white marble of the Tiln Pyramid, a stark contrast to the organic chaos of the jungle. Stealth became paramount. The rhythmic thrumming intensified, a constant reminder of the pyramid's power. The party crept beneath the training soldiers, their voices echoing through the marble corridors, a cacophony of commands and the clang of steel. A clumsy stumble, a muttered, "Oops," and the tension thickened. Time was now a precious commodity. The tunnel opened into a three-way passage, forcing a split. The fighter and rogue, their home for infiltration, ventured down one path, while the forge cleric and monk, their senses sharpened by discipline, took another. Meanwhile, the tricky necromancer was trying to find his way through the jungle and find new minions. I want Chaos to roll a d20.
Wait a minute, I don't have my dice.
I can roll for you if you want.
Yeah, please roll for me.
All good.
I got all my dice in with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Makes sense, yeah.
That's funny.
I have to get my whole little box out.
Your whole
You
little
find
box.
a slain rogue. One pierce wound swiftly done to the bottom of their skull.
What equipment does he have? Weapons, such.
A rage poison dagger and cloth robes of stealth. They're just black.
Nice.
Yeah. But
Oh, that's perfect.
the tunnel opened in a three-way passage, forcing a split. The monk, with a keen eye for detail, discovered a key ring, potential treasure trove of access. But just as the discovery was made, a chilling alarm, a series of high-pitched blades sounding like a thickening lullaby, echoed through the pyramid, signaling their presence. Meanwhile, the fighter and rogue found themselves emerging from a tunnel onto a high perch, overlooking a scene of terrifying grandeur. Below them, in a vast, cavernous chamber, lay the Tarrasque, a gargantuan beast, its scales shimmering like obsidian, lay in a slumbering trance. Giant steam-powered punch tubes, dwarfed by the creature's immense size, pulsed with a rhythmic energy, connected directly to the Tarrasque. This was the source of the rage potion, the heart of the island's corruption. The alarm's shrill cry echoed through the pyramid, a call to arms for all the rogues of Tiln. The party, now separated, faced immediate threats. The monk and forge cleric needed to find a safe location, and the fighter and rogue needed to figure out how to get away from the Tarrasque while also finding a way to help the rest of the party. The Tarrasque itself, though dormant, exuded an aura of raw power, a palpable energy wave that sent shivers down your spines. The steam tubes pulsed with a strange alchemic energy, hinted at the creature's role in the creation of Rage Potion. The fighter and rogue could see that there were multiple guards patrolling the area of the Tarrasque. Could also see a large door on the other side of the room. The monk and forge cleric are in a hallway with multiple doors and the alarm ringing right outside the barracks. Okay, and I would say chaos is about like 4 rolls from the start entrance of the pyramid that he knows about. But maybe he can extract some information from his dead goon. I don't know.
Oh, of course I'm gonna
also,
try.
okay. Let me check one thing real quick. With your abyssal Necron energy, when you revive this fallen rogue, you reach level 3 chaos.
Nice. So that gives me my fear ability.
Yes, sir. And you gain HP. How much is your max HP after the level up?
I do not know. Give me a second. I don't think my my app adjusts for levels. It gives me the initial setup, but it doesn't allow me to adjust for levels. How do you want me to adjust for levels?
So it's going to be your Constitution modifier, and I think you have a hit dice. What's your hit dice?
Give me a second. I'll get my life together in a minute, I swear. All right, what am I looking for?
Okay, next to your HP, there might be something that says hit dice.
There is not.
Okay, well, we're going to say it's a D8.
Okay, because I'm saying it just gives me 5 HP. I don't think my
And
app
then
is like
what's-
as advanced as y'all's is.
What is your Constitution modifier?
Constitution. I've got a score of 8, modifier -1.
Okay, so sadly, you're going to gain 4 HP.
That's understandable.
Just 4.
Yeah, I'm more of a support build, so I really don't have a lot of stuff going for me, man.
What does that make your max HP?
For the 4, it makes it 9.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, add an 8 to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I think you missed one level up on the HP.
Lost
Probably.
the 1 week maybe
Oh,
that
yeah,
he wasn't
you
playing.
said- That's right. You said I grew 2 levels, and I only did it
Yeah.
for 1 level.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
17.
everyone should be level 3.
That's funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this with 9 HP. Right.
I bet.
You're gonna do
I
this
bet.
with 9 dicks. What?
Now,
1 in each hand.
so does everyone want Chaos to roll his dice of traveling to the pyramid first, or do you guys want to trade off? Like, Chaos rolls, and then the party chooses.
Um,
The rest
I
of the
got
party.
one.
I'm gonna let Chaos have the say on that. I don't really mind. What would you prefer, Chaos?
I'll
So
go
do you
ahead and
wanna
roll,
do
see
your-
if I can't-
Okay.
see if I
Yeah,
can't
roll
get
a
in with it. I got
D20.
my dice now.
4 times, but we're gonna do it like once in a row, like one time at a time.
Okay. I got a 20.
Okay, so you only need to roll 2 more times because you made a
I
quick
got
journey.
1.
Okay, this is an encounter. Stop.
Got you. Stop.
You are against 2 trolls.
Okay, they see me, but do they see my minion?
He takes his natural stealth ability if you want him to.
Yeah, I would prefer he had stayed in it.
Okay, Well, he couldn't travel as fast as you in stealth, so he can make a bonus action to hide right now.
What you want me to roll for that?
Nothing. That's just an ability.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll initiative. So I do need you to roll me a dice.
Let me grab the right dice. Okay. Poop. I got a 1.
Do you want that to be for you or the minion?
That's mine.
That's yours?
Yep,
Okay,
that's
roll
for
again
me.
for the minion. It's an intelligent minion.
That's 11.
Okay, so it's going to be troll, your rogue, another troll, and then you.
Okay.
I would say they're about 50 feet away. So the first troll runs towards you. Let me check its movement distance. I think it's a little bit above 30.
Okay, is he trying for a melee attack?
He's going to try to throw something at you. He can't move that far. It's 30 feet. So the troll runs 30 feet and now is within 20 feet of you. He grabs
Okay.
a big rock off the ground as an improvise and throws it. If this hit's going to do 1d6.
Okay, well, I buckle my shield up behind it.
Okay, you're going to defend?
Yep.
You successfully ricochet the rock. The arc of the stone led to your favor, with the large stone ricocheting in the right direction, right next to your feet. Okay. Now it is your assassin.
All right, and they cannot see him now, yes?
He is
How
hidden.
many feet is he from the nearest person?
So is he like 10 feet from you? That's what I gotta ask. Is he like beside you? Or is he like 10 feet from
Well,
you?
you said he was lagging behind a minute, so that's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out is how close he is to us.
Okay, so I'll say the secondary troll is 50 feet away from you and 65 feet from him. So he's about 15 feet away from you. And the other troll is about 35 feet.
Does he have any range attacks? Daggers, knives, bows?
So he only has one poison dagger, but he has throwing daggers, which do 1d6.
So while I'm being a shield blocky guy
double
right
damage.
here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to position him around close to the closest guy to him. I'm gonna try to position him there.
He can do a melee attack because within 5 feet you can do a melee attack. So he can get within distance.
I'm assuming if he gets into a rage system, the rage kind of blinds them to a point where they're like attacking anything close to them. Yes, no?
Truly. Unless they resist it with intelligence or wisdom of their choice.
So what the attempt is, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the attempt is, and we can work it out how you want to work it out. I want to try to enrage one of them so that he will attack his own ally. Is the goal.
Okay. So your best bet, probably he sneaks up on the one closest to you, gets a nick in, he rolls. Well, that's if he can land it. And then you back the hell off when it's your turn.
Okay, so you need me to roll for him?
Just roll for his attack.
What weapon does he use? What do I need?
No. Roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
And then
You wanna
roll
know
a
if it's gonna
d8.
hit altogether.
Yeah.
I got you. I got a 13 on the d20, and
That
then
hits.
the d8 is giving me a 6.
Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna roll for his resistance. He fails. So the slash carving in to the troll's massive leg sends blood spattering over the corpse warrior. The rogue tries to get back into stealth, but he can't.
That's fine. That's
The
still 3
troll
against 1.
rage fuels his eyes like you haven't seen before. A more potent ambition behind them, pure, unadulterated bloodlust. His eyes are now glowing red. It is now your turn.
My turn? My personal turn? Me? My character?
Yeah.
Okay. And he is still like at least 50 feet from me.
So the one right next to you,
He's the one
that's
that's
the
enraged.
enraged one. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he move anywhere? Is he still the same distance?
No, basically imagine it like he got slashed in the leg, he recoiled, and now time is frozen.
Okay, well, I am going to, while still hiding behind my shield, pop the other one with my crossbow.
Okay, I'm gonna say if you take a defensive action here, you can't do movement though.
Okay. Think.
But
All
a
right,
defensive
well,
action also means that if this rage person attacks you, you have a reaction to it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stay behind my shield then. I'm gonna let my minion and enraged guy kind of take off the other dude, and then I'm gonna pick off whoever's left.
Okay, so your crossbow bolt fires, hitting the ankle of the troll. Doing a solid 3 damage. Okay, the trolls. The secondary troll. Now, seeing the rage of the other troll.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
That's good.
The troll starts climbing a tree. It is about 15 feet upside the tree now. So now he's about 60 something feet away from you, or like 70. But basically he's like a little scared of his bro now.
Smart.
But not so
smart.
scared that he'll ran away.
But he has no range attacks, does he? Does he have range attacks? Is he like
Only if he
able to hit
finds
us?
another ranged weapon, like if he's able to crawl in a tree branch, but he's probably not nimble enough for that.
Okay, so I have no worries about him. He's cowering up in a tree. I just need to take care of the rage god now. And my assassin is still like unseeable. He's still hit.
No, he has to take a bonus action at the start of his turn to disengage. But disengage is not hide, so he will not be hidden. So the main troll that is enraged has 11 health, and then the other troll has 25 health.
Okay, well, I'd rather just attack with him, and then I will attack with myself and try to take care of the one that's enraged right now, so I can handle the other guy in a minute.
The troll
He's up in the
turns,
tree and no worries.
its claw finding the blade. The blade clatters out of the undead's clumsy hands. It is now the enraged troll's turn. It continues attacking the aggressor that is currently present. Attacking your assassin. What do you command them to
Okay.
do? Defend or dodge?
He's gonna dodge.
Okay. Makes sense. He successfully dips unnaturally using his undead form, basically snapping his spine to duck the lumbering swing of the troll. Getting back up instantly, unnaturally. Okay, now it's the assassin's turn.
I'm going to have assassin attack the one enraged. He's
Okay.
the one on the ground, and also the big right now.
Oh, I misspoke. Your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah. The assassin's attack failed.
Oh, well, I'm going to take my crossbow and shoot that guy that's stuck in a tree. It's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Okay, roll a d20.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I got a 17.
Awesome. You strike right in the center of mass. The one in the tree is now... Well, roll a d8.
D8.
I can roll if need.
I got a 6.
6. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. He's at 19. The one enraged is at 11 still. The one in the tree just grabs onto the tree, and he kind of does a little disengage action as a main action, and he moves around the tree using the tree as a body shield.
Okay, so he's like hiding behind the tree like a squirrel.
Great way to put it. Okay. Now, this enraged troll in front of you flips a coin. Still focusing on the assassin. Now, defend or dodge.
The assassin's going to dodge. He has nothing to defend with, so...
Yeah, just his own body, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
He
don't want him to take
successfully...
damage, though. That's what I assumed you were going to have him do, is take some sort of damage.
Well, it's just a flip of a coin who this troll attacks. Well, he had a better chance during this first turn because he got poisoned by the rogue. But, now it's 50-50, depending on who attacks him, if anyone lands a hit. But the rogue picks up his clattered dagger that's on the floor. And what do you want him to do?
Just attack. I'm assuming he's in like a position where he can see. Like I know he's squirreling from me, but I'm assuming my assassin can see him.
Interesting.
The assassin pulls out the fatal blow of the creature that killed him, stabbing the base of the skull of the troll. This troll is dead, and the combat encounter is done, unless you want to hunt the other troll down.
No, but I am gonna take the one I just killed out of the tree.
No. The one in the tree is alive. He's just hiding.
Oh well, no, I mean the one, whichever one we just killed. That's the one.
Yeah. The one on the ground. Yeah. So you want to revive him?
Yeah. I want to go ahead and take him.
Okay. Give me an arcane check to try to dispel the rage magic that's still on his corpse.
Harry's passing by to Sydney tomorrow, and he just wants to know if you can say tonight.
I got a 16.
Nah, he's banned.
The red
I already said yes.
mist pours out of the creature's dull eyes, and you successfully revive it. Your necrotic light shining through.
Oh yeah, I already said yes before.
Okay, one more roll, and then you're at the main entrance, sneakily, of the pyramid.
I got 11.
No encounter, and you didn't fail.
Nice.
Okay, but barely. So, as you stare upon the main entrance of the pyramid, the same symbol but refined as you saw before on the tree stump. The refinement I'm talking about is almost 3D. It looks like jagged spikes forming a circle around the symbol of the main gate. There is about 15 rogues outside of this main entrance, and I want you to give me a perception check.
Okay. Give me a second. I got a 17.
That is brilliant. Okay. You detect rogues in stealth heading towards the direction of the secret entrance. And following their footprints in your mind, you say, okay, there might be something on the other side. Not directly opposite the main entrance, but to the right of the main entrance, on the right side of the pyramid. Okay, the main party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, Kaino. And fake name.
I thought it was. Wait. Wasn't it?
Oh, let me
Kaino
switch
and I?
that.
No, it was
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
it was me and Maxim. Fake name was by himself.
Yeah. No, fake name was by the monk. But I will say, okay.
We should be all getting close to each other, right?
Well, last I remember, Kaino and I were attempting to flee.
Okay. I'm writing something character accurate. Yeah, you guys are going back from there. Okay. So, the monk, before fake name, enters some sort of celestial trance. In his panic, he faints. But he does not collapse. He enters a meditation pose, midair, rising, but not his physical form, his astral form. And when his astral form leaves his body, a fizzle and a pop, you feel he is right next to you, but not anymore. Okay. Fake name, you're thinking those big facts. You're gonna be the ruler of this freaking island. Okay, so fake name, you are unfortunately by yourself. Now, Kaino, Maxim, you're headed back towards your best guess to where the other group is currently, right? Or are you trying to
No,
escape
we were trying to
outside?
escape. We were trying to escape outside.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we made the assessment that staying here any longer would be too risky.
Yeah. Okay. So, I want everyone to give me a D20, and I'll roll for fake name.
Okay. Is this for initiative or is this for something else?
This is just traveling roll.
Just traveling roll. Okay, just want to make sure.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled 12.
I actually
Thank
just
you.
rolled that 20. First roll of the day.
I rolled
Okay.
12.
So, Maxim
Yep.
and Fake Name, you both enter a trance, almost a different energy than each other. You sense an intertwinement of the gods before you, a battle of pure spirit. Fake Name, before you, a sword stretches out of the ground, red crimson energy folding out of it. Before you, Maxim, a hammer, the front unnaturally flat. The sides, it almost looks like it would weigh like everything. Okay,
Like it has
So
the weight
Fake
of the world.
well, for anyone else,
Oh, fair.
you rolled a 20. I will say Fake Name, you rolled a 1. So this gift, Fake Name, if you choose to take it, will lead you straight down the path of pure evil. That's the vibe you're getting from this.
Damn.
And the vibe you're getting from it, Maxim, you feel a deep connection to the altar back home, to your god.
Okay. I'm going to choose to reach out for the hammer.
As you grab it, you pull. So, what do you want to use for this roll? Okay, Fake Name, I want you to roll. I'm going to roll you another d20. Okay. Yeah, Fake Name successfully resists temptation. No, I got him. But so what is your best roll, Maxim?
Honestly, for picking up something, I would say my best bet is
No.
athletics.
Anything.
Oh, athletics
Any
still.
roll. Athletics still? Okay, that's cool. Okay. So you connect with this divine energy, with what has supported you most in your life, your personal strength. And as you tug and tug and tug, it doesn't feel like it's getting heavier. It feels like it's getting lighter, and you're getting lighter. You pull, and it pulls free. But what pulls free is not the hammer you see. It is the aspect of the hammer.
Okay.
You are holding in front of you the exact same visage of the hammer in ethereal forge light. So you're basically gonna gain a hammer toss spell,
Gotcha.
and if you throw it at a wall, it has good chance of destroying that. And then you can also use it to repair any item.
Okay.
That isn't unnaturally large, not a whole structure.
So I just want to check. This
Like
is
a door.
this is a spell, right?
Yeah. This is, I'll say, a second level spell.
Okay.
Or
And
so if you have charges instead of spell slots, then I would say, okay, so it would take, so you put as many charges into it as you want, and then you can use it that many times.
gotcha.
And if you sleep, those charges go away.
Okay.
But maybe you find a way to restore your charges by not sleeping in the future.
I will look forward to that then.
So-
I'm already
So the initial
like
hammer, it does
So I-
2d8 if you hit someone directly.
okay.
And if you hit the floor or a wall, it does 1d8 to creatures within 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay. And fake name. The karma of the world will remember your choice. You are a hero at heart. Okay. Now, Kaino, Chaos, Maxim.
You're gonna say, what happened to my roll? I rolled a 12.
Dude,
Nothing
dude.
happened.
Dude. Chaos isn't good at inspecting daggers.
Of course.
Yeah, but when you witness radiant energy, in a split second, it's like this interaction happens. It's like a time dilation. Kind of with your keen perception, you recognize the situation. You don't know who was contacted, but you can also feel the presence of pure evil, which was quickly there and dissipated, which
Okay.
makes you feel like it's actually gone. The chaos. Give me a perception check, please. And
I got a 13.
so you kind of get the general vibe direction of where they're in, and you see the secret entrance of the people you were talking about. You see a rogue place his hand on a large piece of marble. Unnatural themes form. If I disappear, my phone died. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hold on, I can plug in my thing in.
I'm gonna touch the evil thing, guys. Just want
Well,
you to
if
know.
it reaches out again, it's a temptation.
I just want you to know. I'm gonna touch the evil
I'm in
thing.
charge. Okay,
I'll lick my finger first.
so, knowing the general direction and seeing the secret entrance, you kind of want to wait till there's no guards in the area, Chaos, and then go in.
That's gonna be the what, man. Like, I'm not very
You could wait
Like, I'm
at the
pretty
entrance.
squishy. Yeah, I'm pretty squishy, man. Like I need a group. I mean, I got my 2 minions, yes. How many
Yeah, but
people?
You got 2.
Well, no, how many people is like around? How many people scouting around there?
Oh, just 2 rogues are entering the temple, and then they disappear. But you know a patrol is coming in 10 minutes, but you don't know how fast those 2 are rolling through the temple.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait
It'd be
because
slow.
like I can do 2. I could probably do 3, but I'm not trying to do like 5 or more people. Like I'd rather just not deal with that.
Okay, Kaino, Maxim, give me rolls for on a d20.
All right.
What is it for? Perception?
No, you guys are still trying to escape.
Oh, I got 16.
Okay,
I got
you
8.
guys are. So that's not low enough for an encounter yet, but you do hear footsteps close by. Yeah, fake name. His hornet has dissipated, so he just has his assassin and a troll right now. But so you guys hear troops close by, and fake name. Now I'm gonna roll for your travels.
Yeah, they say that
20.
8-hour nap we took, and then all the journey y'all
20.
took the last time, definitely killed those off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fake name. You step into a crack in the floor. It opens up. And you fall straight into a vat of rage potion.
Oh my god.
You burst out of the rage potion like Wolverine.
Sucker turns into the Hulk.
Yeah, he's Red Hulk.
You're chopping
Hulk
down
smash.
the alchemist minions of the rogues like they are butter. I'm gonna roll one more. Okay.
Man,
So-
fake name's had a bad time with this rage potion.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stay away from him.
You run outside the room of the alchemist. You see it is a narrow hallway leading left and right. This is your only coherent decision you have within you. What direction, fake name? Left or right?
Oh, he picks left.
Okay. So as you're running down this long, dark corridor of pure marble, you see two assassins, and in your blind rage, let me see if they can defend against this attack. You chop through one of them, blowing your blow, and it hits the other one's blade, defending against it. This is now an actual combat. The rogue tries to disengage from combat as a bonus action. Hiding in the shadows, he is still seen by his adversary. Fake name, too much rage in his eyes to lose this man. And the man attacks at fake name. Do you want to defend? Oh, no. So, okay. So I'm going to just say this man just straight up attacks you, and fake name is just going to tank it because he's in blind rage. So fake name, you take 4 damage, and the man's poison blade does nothing because you are already fueled.
It's only going to make him more enraged because those poisons are just more rage poison.
Just pump it
Yeah.
in.
he just
Okay.
sucks some more trembolone down.
Oh, it's just pure adrenaline,
You gotta-
guys. It's okay.
Oh.
This man stabs the remaining rogue, throwing him with the spear, pinning him against the wall.
Oh, damn.
Fake name continues running
So
and reaches a flat marble wall. Okay, now I'm going to move to Kaino.
So he went left. Oh, well, we're not to even know he went left.
So he is now in a different section, though. He's kind of lost.
Lost and on steroids. Okay, what's the question?
Okay,
Is it
you.
real?
What's real?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the question was. Never mind. I went somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay. Are they real?
Real or not real?
So
Dirty jokes.
I know.
Mm.
There is a room in the corridor. It's calling to you. It's on the left. And Maxim's right there next to you. you still feel the rogues following behind you, but they can't gain footing on you. This will slow you down, but you do feel like this room has good intentions for you.
I'm going in.
Yeah, I will follow suit.
Okay.
But I'll be at the ready.
The door, you swing it open, kind of heavy, made of a thick wood, very different than the marble walls around you. And as you enter, you see a light armory.
Hmm.
A what, sorry?
You find 3 rage potions.
Oh.
Okay.
You find... I know.
Mm.
You find an invisibility potion.
Oh, yes.
And I want you to give me a perception check. Both of you.
I roll a 21.
And
Sorry, I
got
roll a
4.
20. Not a nat 20, but I roll a 20.
I got a 4.
Okay.
That is unfortunate.
So the gear looks a little too light for you, Maxim. But
Okay.
Kaino is happy to pick up a new, improved armor set.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
Now with a little defense within yourself.
How do I add that to this page?
So to your armor, just put +1.
Armor plus
Your
one.
AC.
AC. I don't see it.
It's armor score. It's within that shield, I think. Armor class.
Oh. It's it. It's just a base armor? +1?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I think that sets it to 1. Put it at 15.
Oh, true.
Okay. And now, okay. Now you have a split second to make a reaction. The soldiers have reached the door stealthily. They are now creaking it open, and you notice. So, both of you and Maxim have an action before combat.
What do you want to do, Maxim?
So,
I
I'm
will say you
assuming-
could try to set up as a sentry, Kaino, and get a pop shot off. Because if you set up in a defensive position, you can get an attack while it's not your turn if they enter range.
Ah, true. Well, they'll be in range. But I want to see
Yeah,
what
they'll be in
Maxim
range
does.
once they open the door.
I want to see what Maxim does first, and then I'll make my decision.
Yeah, cool.
So my first, the main thing I want to do here is, I'm not happy about being like closed in. You said that the hammer could break stuff, right?
Yeah, with no roll.
Good.
It's just how hard the material is dependent on how much of it breaks. So if it was such as like a diamond, it could only break a 1 carat diamond. So far,
So theoretically, this wall of this room that leads
it
out
would
to the
probably make
hallway-
like a 4-foot hole in the wall, so you could crawl through.
So I was more thinking whether I could make it an open concept room or not, but
You could just throw it straight out the door too.
true.
That's memes.
I'm
Thor's
gonna
hammer,
wait
bro.
for
So I'm gonna wait for an enemy. I'm gonna hold my action until an enemy enters my line of sight, and as soon as they enter line of sight, that hammer is going flying.
I'm going to. How big's this room we're talking about?
10 feet by 10 feet.
It's kind of big. It's not too big though.
Not big enough, I would say.
No, I'm just gonna get into a
Being stuck
defensive
in there.
position. I can't like hide really, so I'm gonna, yeah, defensive position, and this is pulling out my getting my short bow at the ready, like.
Cool. Okay, which one of you want to shoot first?
I'll let Maxim go, bro.
Okay,
Because if that
I'll
happens,
take the first hit.
You throw this hammer as the rogue peeks his head, shifty eyes looking straight at the hammer flying towards him. And not a critical, but it might as well be. Okay, you do 9 damage straight to his face.
Okay.
Exploding the door right beside him. And knocking him prone. The other 3 rogues that are behind him react. And now the initiative starts. So Kaino,
yeah.
with your shot, do you want to shoot this one that you see on the ground, or do you want to shoot one of the other ones?
No, I want to shoot one of the other ones. Do I need to roll? Is it a D20 then a D6?
So if you're okay with me rolling for you,
Yeah.
okay, I got a D20.
Okay, and then it's a D6.
Yeah, and no, it's a D8.
Oh.
And we're gonna double that.
Oh my god. I got her 1.
Ooh. Okay, well, it did 2 damage.
I get.
Dude.
Hang on. I get plus. Is piercing gonna matter here?
So he doesn't have any armor anyway. But
Oh, okay.
well, yeah, what's that plus?
Plus 4.
Oh, nice. So you do it doubles after the plus 4.
So it'd be 10.
So that's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that guy is slaughtered on the ground.
That plus 4 really came in.
Okay. So now roll initiative.
Roll.
Wait, just checking. Did my hammer actually do damage, or was it just knocking it prone?
It did 9.
No. It did
it
a
did
lot of
9.
damage. Yeah.
Oh, because I actually set it up as an attack that I can roll. Believe it or not. So if you ever want me to roll
nice.
it, I can.
So what did you need me to roll? Sorry, you need me to roll initiative.
Yeah. Roll a d20. You and Maxim.
D20.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did already, and
10
I forgot what it was now.
plus.
Plus your dexterity.
I'll plus my dexterity.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. So
And I got a 17.
nice. So it's both of you before the rogues.
Okay. So I'm assuming I'm going first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna rush up and take a swing at one of the rogues with my mace. Rolling a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll damage. Ooh. Rolled 6 on my d6 plus 3. That's 9 damage.
Okay. This man takes a vital blow, but he is only shaken in his bones. His mental is still focused on slaughtering you in front of him. Now it is Kaino's turn.
How many of them are left?
So there's 3, 1 injured, 2 healthy.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna use my daggers here. I'm going to do a jumping attack with my daggers. Do I need to roll dex? Do I need to roll dexterity here?
No.
Or acrobatics?
You're just awesome. You're just awesome.
Okay. So
Flip through the air gracefully.
Okay.
Now look for the hit though, if he dodges.
Okay, so it's a D4.
D20.
I have 2 daggers here, so I literally can fuck him up. D4 plus 5, so that's 9. So I got, yeah, a 4 on the D4 plus 5.
Did you target the injured one?
No, I'm targeting one of the healthy ones.
Okay. So you take it to the same point as the other injured one. And
but can I attack again because I've got 2 daggers, because I can dual wield them.
yes, but the other one won't get the +5.
Okay. I guess I'll.
It's your offhand.
I want to finish this guy off. So I roll a nat 6. Sorry. No, it's D4. What am I saying? No, I roll a. Oh my gosh, I rolled a 1.
Okay, well, you do take him a little lower, but that is only a scratch on top of the other damage you did. It is now the rogue's turns. Okay. So the undamaged rogue charges at Kaino and tries to strike him in the back with a dagger. So do you want to roll to dodge or do you want to defend?
I want to roll a dodge.
Okay.
Is it D20?
Yeah.
And it's also my plus dex?
So this one will just be the straight dice.
13.
Okay. You narrowly dodge. But your armor protects from any damage that would have occurred.
True.
It would have only been 1. But now it is the next one's turn. And he disengages and then uses moves 30 feet away and then uses stealth as a normal action and is now hidden in the shadows down the corridor.
30 feet away. I can still see him.
Well, so roll for perception.
Oh my god. Okay, I ain't seen him. I rolled a 1.
Okay. So he is hidden. I mean, Maxim could do a perception check too if he was focused on.
Yeah, I'll do that as well, but
I'm dark.
Okay.
I'm not exactly like.
The thing is, I have 120 dark vision, so.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not seeing shit.
But it's the action of
That was a
stealth.
2.
Pardon?
So like the action of stealth. So he disengages, and you might be.
Oh,
So disengaging means like you're no longer paying attention to him, and then he's stealthing now. But he isn't gonna attack you because he did that in the same turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So he disengages and then stealths. He's successfully hidden for now. And then now it is the more critically wounded one. That. Is closer to Maxim. Only slightly. He runs towards you with his blade drawn.
Okay.
What would you want to do?
I'm. I have the armor to take it, so I'm not exactly worried about taking a hit here. So, could I, in theory, react to this and basically grab hold, like do a grapple check after the attack?
I'll say here it's going to be at a disadvantage. Well, after the attack, if you tank the attack and then grab him,
Yeah.
I allow it.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, is that basically
Yeah,
like
but
if
you
the
can't-
attack doesn't
yeah.
actually damage me because of my armor, I can
Let
I
me
can
roll his
basically
damage.
just if you roll his hit is
So it does
attack.
3 damage. So not too bad.
What was the roll to hit is my question. Or are we not doing roll to hit for
Oh yeah. No. No. That's with the dodge action.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So basically, since you're taking it, it's going to be guaranteed damage, but you're going to take way less.
Fair.
But this isn't necessarily defending because you're using your reaction. It's just like your natural AC. So you do grapple him, and he makes a strength check to try to get out of it and save himself, and
And
he
in turn
fails.
Okay.
He fails his strength check, so you don't need to do a strength check.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway because I just rolled a nat 20 on strength, so I was about to say
Okay, well,
but yeah. Go ahead.
okay, well, it is now your turn again.
All right. I am going.
So if you want to like try to bear hug and crush this dude or stab him in the head, I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna like manifest the hammer and not throw it. I'm just gonna whack him on the head with it.
Here you go. So that's so he can't dodge. It's just gonna be 2d8.
Yep.
Oh, you're doing more than whacking him.
9 damage.
Bonk.
Nice. This guy collapses inward.
Yeah, just bonk.
Bonk.
I have my charcoal.
Tried to stab me? Nuh-uh, bonk.
Okay, this guy barely clinging to life with a brain cell. Okay, now it is Kaino. There is one rogue 30 feet away in stealth. You could try to perceive him again, or you could focus on this one that you're currently fighting.
How injured is this one?
The one that is closest to you is the healthiest one, because the one that you stabbed went in the stealth.
Yeah. Can I deceive the maestro is the question.
That uses, so I will say if you want to do this, you could use your action to talk to him, and then if it fails, you can still use your like your getaway, your disengage as a bonus action and move away if
Could
it
I?
fails. So it's an option.
Does deception like could count as like taking him hostage?
So, so deception would be like, hey, I got a gold hoard, and you're really convincing, and it's like this guy's on your side now, or it's like I know where your family is. Your daughter's name is starts with a blank,
I want to try and deceive him
and like
here,
that's right.
because maybe he can
Okay.
help us get out of this fucking place.
So what is your
I want my action to be to deceive
modifier
him.
for that skill?
Deception is a +4.
Nice. Okay. So roll a d20, and it'll be +4.
13 +4, so 17.
Oh, nice. So this guy. So how do you plead with him? Do you plead with his humanity? Do you plead with his greed? Do you plead with friendship? Like, how do you deceive him?
I'm lawful evil, so I want to plead this with friendship, but I'm gonna try and think of something to say to him. A bit of roleplay here to make it some interesting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I gotta turn this music down for a sec. I don't even know how my voice was last time. What the hell? I'm just gonna say, you see your buddy, he just left you, he ran away. And you see my man's right
that's
here,
a good one.
and this man's right here just caved your other friend's skull in. So I'm gonna offer you a choice. We can either be allies, and you can help us get the fuck out of here, and we may even let you tag along in our
Okay.
future endeavors. And if you do not comply, well, you're gonna meet the end of my daggers and my mate's big ass hammer. And no, I'm not talking about his penis.
Somewhat talking about his penis.
Okay. So, the man, you detect no fear from him. This man is deterred by nothing, but he is convinced by your words. He looks behind him for a second. He doesn't see his ally. He looks at the dead person on the ground. He says, "It is done." Stabbing himself in the stomach and slicing himself clean in half.
Well, that was
Bruh.
anticlimactic.
Damn.
He literally
You've
just...
convinced him the fight was not worth it.
Wow.
With his sacrifice, the rumbling of the temple continues. Okay. The other one's in stealth, and tries to approach you in stealth. So both of you do a perception.
Okay.
He ain't. Alright, let me have a look.
Or-
What is my plus on perception here? 19. Get wrecked. I'll see that bitch.
Okay. So yeah, he is seen. He looks like a little crab crawling down the tunnel, trying to get at you. And you feel a slight pity for him. Do you how do you want to approach him? How do you want to fight him? Either one of you.
Do I want to fight him?
I mean, I didn't see him, so
I mean, you could just like run away, or try to deceive him too.
You know, I'll try to deceive him. Why the fuck not?
You should try to seduce him.
Damn it.
Where's that?
That's-
So
it's
do
not
the
a-
spirit.
None of us is a bard.
It's not listed as a skill of mine. That's the only thing. I mean,
So
I've
you
got
can try to seduce him, but that's a pure charisma check.
a pure charisma check. Did you say?
So it's the modifier to your charisma. What is your modifier?
You do realize if you succeed this, that you're now going to have to marry this random rogue.
Really?
You don't gotta marry you. just
No,
use
I'm
it.
being
Oh, evil.
no, I'm being a smartass. There's just a campaign I was in where
If you
someone
were
tried
good,
to.
maybe
Can
you
I-
would have to marry him.
Can I do a sneak attack? Is that? Or does he see us? I can't do that then. I want to
Like he
like.
does see you,
I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to kill him. But instead of
but he doesn't know that you see him
yeah.
without you making an action.
Yeah. I want to jump, but I don't want to attack with my daggers. It says here that I can grapple, right? And it's also... It's a strength/dexterity. So... My dex is a +4. So... Can I jump and then, like, land behind him and then, like, sort of put him in, like, a grapple where I can hold him from, like, doing anything with, like, his weapons? Is that, like, a possible scenario?
Yeah, so that's what the grapple does. It kind of counts as a stun.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
Just give me 1 second and then we'll start rolling for it.
Fake name said, I would try to follow him if I was you. You have rope 2 for some kinky stuff. This fucking guy, dude. I mean,
Well,
it's
I got a charisma of 10 with a +2 modifier. I might be able to do this.
bro, I might just sleight of hand him if I get this grapple. Bro, my sleight of hand is +8. Just take his weapons off him. Like you do in armor, when if someone surrenders, you just take all their clothes and weapons off them, and they have to run back like naked. It's funny as.
I had a buddy who used to do that in Skyrim all the time. They'd strip all their clothes and armor off. You'd be walking around his town and everybody just be naked.
Oh my god.
You can do it in armor. It's
What
so
the fuck are
funny,
you doing
dude.
with your life?
No, but like at least with armor, it's like, you know, it's war. So if you don't want to, if you've got someone surrounded and they surrender, you can either execute them if you want to, or you can just do that to them, and it's funny as watching them run across the field, like just in like white underwear. It's funny as. But I'm just thinking in my head, Maxim, I want to get the fuck out of this place.
I agree, yeah.
And I reckon if we can convince one of these fuckers to help us get out, I might need you to help me to stop him from suiciding. That's going to be the hard part.
The problem is if he's gonna try
Yeah,
to
I
kill
can give you
himself,
some tips. It's just-
Such an evil thing.
Yeah, because I just want to be able to talk without them just going, oh, I'm just going to kill myself now.
here's the thing. The reason he killed himself was because he felt like he couldn't win and simultaneously didn't want to help us. So
Well, this one's gonna.
He's gonna. He has no
Alright.
choice.
And if he
in
doesn't,
all
I got
these
rope.
things.
And I can get the kinky on without... no, we're not promoting that on YouTube. So, what do you need me to roll? A d20?
So, yeah, you're gonna roll a d20 and you're gonna add your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
And,
15.
This man is gonna try to dodge also,
15.
and he fails the dodge.
Okay.
But you do grab him.
Yep.
Okay. So I am gonna cut away to fake name because, yeah, that is okay. The wall in front of him. So I'm gonna do a strength check for him.
Jesus. Fake name's
Okay.
gonna fucking run through walls.
So, chaos.
Oh boy.
Chaos.
So, you see the patrol that you heard about before coming to the hidden doorway. But you also hear a clatter on the other side of that doorway. You hear a strike against bare stone. A giant crack forms. The guards recoil. They say, "What? From inside?" They go up
Just
to the
fake
door.
Nate slamming his face against the wall over and over again.
Bam! The wall falls free, cracking in half. And Fake Name is now looking at all three of you with some very red eyes. Glowing
Shit.
red eyes.
Wait,
Can I purify him
wait.
like I did the undead?
How does it? No. You went. Maxim. Wait, what's your guy's name
Yep.
again? I'm sorry.
Quarry.
I'm gonna Quarry. I think we need to give him the vial.
Probably.
So you and Kaino, you just
Yeah, we're not
hear
here,
this
though.
giant clatter.
Oh, wait, we're not out there. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you three as in Chaos and these two rogues that are doing a patrol.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then, of course, his two minions, but they're just right
they're
next to
dumb.
him anyway.
Yeah, they're
Time
dumb.
for you to
They don't know
hide.
shit.
I would, if I were you, Chaos.
Yeah. He just happened to perceive you.
Oh,
So if you want to take a hide action, you can here and have them fight
Okay,
it
so
out.
I will take a hide action. My minions are going to go into that with him.
Okay, so roll d20 and then your stealth modifier.
Okay, I got a 14, and my stealth modifier is, give me a minute, let me find it. Dexterity, charisma, strength, intelligent. Where is my stealth? It can't be very high, I'm sure. Stealth, oh yeah, it's a 1.
Oh, well, he still knows where you are, sadly. But the two that are right in front of him are the biggest distractions.
Well, yeah, that'd be those two, and then I'm gonna send my 2, so there's gonna be 4 floating around in there, so I shouldn't be like a main concern at all.
Okay, Fake Name, 1, 2, or 3.
You don't get to know what you're attacking.
Okay, so you attack the rogue on the right. But you don't attack yet because it is first the rogue's turn, then it's, oh, you roll initiative 2 Chaos because you're not hidden.
Okay. I try to be.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
got
can
it.
again next round if you want to. Okay, so it's gonna be rogue, Chaos, Fake Name, rogue, and your minions will go alongside you.
Okay.
Okay, Fake Name, rogue. Okay, now the first rogue goes to strike at Fake Name. So Fake Name, if you want to defend here, you can. The potion is slowly wearing off. You might be able to splash yourself with the potion to counteract it soon. Also, Chaos, during your turn, if you want to throw, all of you have 2 rage antidotes each
wait,
that I have to remind you of.
no, Fake Name would. Oh, sorry, Chaos would not though.
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
Chaos
be with them
doesn't.
when they pick theirs up.
No.
But if Fake Name recovers enough, he could splash it on himself. But he's not quite there yet. Or if you stealth and then, pickpocket and then use it. But that's a big ask.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
that's a big.
I could
big
do
ask
that.
for my character.
I could do that because I got a +8 on stuff, but we gotta get to him.
Yeah.
You try to clash swords with the rogue. Both you and the rogue strike each other with glancing blows, leaving deep gashes in the leg, but not a mortal wound. Fake name takes. Oof. Well, it's you take 3 damage because of your reduction, but it would have been more. And then the rogue takes 5 damage. As the rogue takes damage, he winces. And now it is Chaos's turn and your minions. So you could have yourself hide if you want.
Yeah, there's really no point. I'm not going to be able to successfully hide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crossbow out and I'm going to shoot whichever one is the weakest.
Okay, so roll to hit. And the weakest will be the one that fake name clashed with.
I got a 17.
Oh, nice. Your arrow stays true, striking the rogue in the back shoulder, cracking his shoulder blade. Okay, what's your damage dice on that? Is that a D8? Is that it?
It's a D8.
Or no, that's a D. Okay, yeah.
Give me a second, I'll confirm it. Yeah, the crossbow is a D8.
Okay, yeah. That's why I was sure that the bow was also a D8. Okay, well, you roll that.
I rolled a D8?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. 6.
Nice. Okay, so that rogue is pretty weak at this point. Now it is Fake Name's turn. So Fake Name, what do you wish? You want to use the potion? Okay. So you make a check to try to resist. So I'll just say the check has been going down every time, and it started at a 20, and now it's at a 17, and you rolled a 7. So yeah, you can't quite break free of it, and but that was your action for the turn. But you also have your movement, and if you wanted to use your double attack skill here, you could use it for an extra attack on top of that action. Okay, you want to? Cool. The rogue. Do you attack the weak one or the healthy one? Or do you want me to flip a coin? I'll let you choose because it's kind of wearing off. Okay. So, you successfully do 9 damage to that rogue. And, yeah, you cut off his left arm. Okay. Now it is that new rogue you have attack's turn, who is now missing an arm. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna try to strike towards you, Fake Name. So do you want to defend? or dodge. Defend. Okay. His damage is not adequate enough to do damage to you. Okay, now it is the rogue that you were attacking before. Fake name. He is really weak, but he tries a last-ditch effort to throw his dagger at you, Chaos.
Rude.
Well, you cracked his shoulder blade.
He deserved
So
it.
do you wanna dodge?
Do I want to what?
Dodge?
Dodge? Oh, no, I got a shield. I'm gonna hide behind my shield.
Okay. So the thrown dagger sticks in your shield and is blocked. I'm gonna roll for laugh. Intimidation.
How close are they to me?
Probably like 40 feet. You're in the tree line,
Okay.
trying to hide. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut back to you, Kaino. Okay. So you were grappling.
Yes.
Okay. So
I want to
dexterity check.
dexterity check.
Yep.
Shit. 7.
Ooh. What's your dexterity modifier?
+4. I rolled a 3.
Oh no.
Oh, that was after. Whoa. That's rough. You can't get a grip on him. Okay. Well, he slips away from your grasp. And it is now his turn. He tries to strike you, Kaino, but he misses entirely. So now it's back to Maxim's turn.
All right. So I'm gonna run up to the guy and take a swing at him with my what's it called? My mace. That's the word I was looking for. Jesus Christ.
We don't want to kill him.
I'm gonna aim for non-lethal.
Okay.
I don't want to kill him.
I'm gonna try to like
Works
break his
better for me,
legs.
do
I
it.
don't know.
Remember, we have to go take this guy.
Okay, that's a fair point. I'll break his arms.
I can lift it in there. Yeah. Well, if you can, I sure can. Oh, I don't know if I can. We'll do it together.
Look, guys, if you kill him and bring him to me, I can extract information from dead bodies.
I mean,
Ooh,
that's
a
all.
good.
Yeah, but then we have to carry
You
him.
could just whatever
We're
wedges
trying
in
to
here.
get out of here anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
we're trying to get to you guys.
Get out of here.
That's why we want him alive.
Cool.
So we get,
Tempest, dude.
so we get the quickest way out of here.
Okay, did you roll for hit
Yeah,
or roll
22.
for
So he's trying to hit him in the arm.
nice? Okay, so do your damage dice.
Yep, I'm trying to hit him in the arm. That is 5 damage.
You successfully cripple him. He is now critical health and still conscious. Barely. Okay,
Alright.
now back to Chaos. And fake name. Fake name. You successfully shake off the rage by yourself.
Thank God, because I went trying to fight that dude.
And
He's used both his vials now. Fucking hell.
you gain advantage against rage. Sorry. Fake name, you freaking broke through the wall. Yeah, they heard it though.
Everyone heard
Yeah,
that.
they heard it. Yeah. So that might mean more guards are coming, by the way.
Oh, God.
But specifically in that
That is a
direction.
consideration, yes.
But you have the rogue in your hands, Kaino.
Alright.
And fake name, chaos. These rogues still in front of you.
Still two of them, right?
Yeah, one of them's closer to dead than the other one. I forgot the turn order, so chaos. It's all good.
You want me to go?
Yeah. And then
I'll
it's
do
fake
some
name.
stuff. So are they close to each other though?
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, 40 feet away, and then it's fake name basically in between both of them, fighting them.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to them within 10 feet, bringing my minions with me. And then I want
Okay.
both of them to roll a D8.
Both of the rogues?
Yep. Both of the bad guys. They need to roll a D8.
6, 3.
6 and 3.
Yep.
Okay, so the 3 one nothing happen to him, but the one that rolled a 6 is now deeply afraid.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna add extra damage to my attacks and weaken his attacks.
Okay. That's good to know. How much extra damage, by the way?
Shoot. It does not say.
Let's just say it's
CHA
by your
mod.
level count. Oh, charisma modifier?
Yeah. So I guess it's using my charisma modifier to tell me the damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second, I'll tell you what my charisma is. My charisma modifier is 2.
Okay, cool. So it'll be +2 to the damage you do to that man. Cool. And that's before double if you're sneaking or if you get a critical. Okay, so the one that is feared is the stronger one. Now it is fake name's turn.
I'm assuming, it doesn't specifically say on this page, but I'm assuming their attacks are weakened by 2 as well.
By 2, yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good question, fake name. Your mental fortitude has not reached there yet, fake name. You're visualizing it, but you don't quite know. You need to give yourself a little more time. Okay. Well, fake name. Okay. So you want to try to slaughter the weaker one? Okay. The weaker one successfully jumps out of the way. Sadly. Now it is the feared rogue. Okay, it's going to roll a d4. It's going to attack your troll. The rogue attacks your troll, Chaos.
He gonna block. He's gonna dodge that.
Okay. So your troll cannot successfully dodge in time. It seemed like it was almost there. Flashing his arm. Doing 4 damage. And rage does not affect the undead. Okay. Now it is the weaker rogue. So the weaker rogue is going to attack Fake Name. So what do you want to do? So do you want to like try to like trip him and stab him and like pin him, or like? I will say a grapple does that with a lot less rolling. But that could be counted as grapple. Grapple. Well, let's see if you can dodge, Fake Name. Yeah, I get it when it's coming up. Well, your dodge does not miss the blade, striking you. You do take 3 damage. And now it's chaos again.
I have my secondary minion. Can I have him attack the one that's attacking Fake Name?
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's like beside
The
or
rogue.
behind the rogue.
Yeah. So that rogue backed up a little bit from the fear. So it's basically like monkey in the middle with Fake Name between them, and then it's you like in a crescent shape, like next to them, like 10 feet away.
But it's the weak one that's trying to attack him, right? The one that's already weakened.
Yeah, the weak one did attack him.
Okay. I'm gonna have my closest minion go after and attack him. I'm gonna
Okay.
go for a killing blow so that the rage doesn't take over and we have to deal with another thing.
Your rogue is able to stab this man right in an artery.
Nice.
He was too weak to go on. And now, Chaos, what do you want to do?
Myself, I am gonna attack the one that is feared.
Okay. What weapon?
I'm assuming now I'm close enough to use my sickle.
Yeah, if you want to walk towards him a little bit, just 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna use my sickle.
Okay, so what's the damage dice? Is that a D8 too?
No, it's a D4.
D4?
I got a 2.
Okay, so then that's +2.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more modifier on it?
No.
No, it's just gonna be
Okay.
6 and all.
So the rogue is pretty damaged.
Yeah, mostly the points to keep the fear on him too.
Yeah. Well, can you do your troll now, too?
Should be able to. He should be
Yeah.
within attack range.
Yeah, he is. I was just
Yeah. The
asking.
question is he weak enough that my troll could finish him off?
Well, he gets the +2, right?
Yeah, they all do.
Yeah. So he's a D8 +2 already.
Do you roll for that, or do you got it?
I got it. So he's gonna do 8 damage, crushing this
So 8
dude.
plus 6.
Yeah.
That should be pretty close to it, if not already.
Yeah. No, he is crushed in a heap.
Damn.
Do we have any?
Unluckily-
I can heal. Am I cool to heal like on next turn, on my next go around? Will that count as my action to heal him?
To heal that guy?
No, to heal fake name.
Oh, yeah. The encounter. Well, the encounter's over now, right? Or is there one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that
well,
was-
if
that
the
was-
encounter's over, you could just use it freehand. It don't matter.
Oh well, then I'll heal. I'll heal his damage.
How much does that heal for?
Give me a
Is it a
second. I will
D6?
tell you. It is.
It should be D6 plus your charisma.
It doesn't say it gets my charisma. It just says
I
I
think
get to do a D6.
I would just say it does because
Well, okay, so that gives me a
What-
3
what-
plus the 2 then.
yeah. So fake name, you recover 5 health.
I can't use a heal again, by the way, until like I sleep or we rest.
Okay, good to know.
Like I'm not very healy.
Not really healy.
Yeah. Like I heal after you die.
Oh Lord.
I said, oops, too late. Well, not for me.
Yeah. I'm a.
I will
grab
say-
me a drink, but I can still hear.
You're a doctor that digs.
I do
Yeah.
have cure wounds, so I at least have that as an option.
That's cool. Okay, so you guys, now the rogue has slipped away from Kaino. Was it Maxim's turn? No, it was the rogue. So the rogue's gonna try to attack Kaino. So Kaino, what do you want to do?
I'll dodge.
Okay,
I'll dodge.
we're getting the group back together.
Nice.
You
Yeah,
are
I
able
was
to
hoping for.
dodge by flipping behind him, getting into a strategic angle. Okay, Maxim, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to make the attempt to grapple. And I will, it's just strength check against strength check, right?
Yeah,
I
but
would
he
tell
doesn't
you
have as
guys-
big a modifier.
We doing some badass shit over here, me and fake name. Y'all doing a lot of grab ass.
Ooh,
Yo.
17.
Hey, they're John Cena out in this bitch. You can't diss them.
Yeah.
It wasn't this. I was just saying, there's an awful lot of grappling over there.
Bro,
Yeah, they're
are
trying
you
to
kink shaming
get
us
this
right
dude.
now, dude?
It's not a shame.
Yeah, Chaos.
Okay, that guy failed.
Yeah, stop
Take
kink
that.
shaming, bro.
Um,
You have to be so
It's only a
rude
shame
about
if
it.
you're ashamed of it.
I'm not ashamed
He is
of it.
now grappled,
All
and
right.
which ends combat if you tie him up.
Yep. I'm gonna,
Ah, yeah, let's tie him up. Let's
I'm
really
gonna- I'm
solidify
gonna-
this kink.
Yep. I'm gonna hold him while you time up.
So I want Kaino to roll for how good the kinky ropes look.
Oh no! Is it D20?
Yeah,
Plus what? What's my
sleight of
modifier?
hand.
Oh, it's 15 plus 8, so it's 23, bro.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he ain't getting out of that.
You are a master of
I'm the master of
this
baits.
dirty art. But this guy
The
is now
master
so
of
tied
bait.
up that he couldn't even think about moving. Let alone kill himself. So what Fake Name said before, you try to listen out to the surroundings to hear where the soldiers are coming from, and you do identify soldiers coming from both directions. Both you and Chaos here. So I would say it's A or B right now if you don't want to take on a horde of rogues. It's either go inwards or get the fuck out, unless you want to fight your way in.
I cannot take on a horde of anything.
I think
so-
we should
Yeah.
also not take on a horde of anything. Or is that just
I
for fake?
agree with that.
I mean, I get that there's 4 of us now, but like, it's gonna be a handful if there's like more than 5 people there.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
So, Kaino,
Yeah.
Maxim, did you want to try to take this guy out of the pyramid and extract information outside? Or did you want to do it here and kind of like try to find a place to hide him and like get your own place? They are going to be scouring this place.
No, I reckon we just need to get out, but I want information off this
Yeah.
guy on how to get the fuck out. What's the easiest way and quickest way that we won't be seen?
Okay. So I'll have that be a little persuasion check. Roll a 20.
Persuasion for me is plus 2.
I will say.
Oh my
if you
god.
would like,
Mine's a 4.
I was about to
Oh.
say, if you'd like, I would be more than happy to persuade. Given I'm the one who grabbed the guy, I feel like I have a little bit more of a.
A kink edge.
Well, you can roll a 2. You can roll a 2, Maxim.
I rolled a 2, so with
Alright.
my plus 2 it's 4, so you better roll better than that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
he
that's a nat
spits on
20.
your shoe, kind of.
Oh, nat 20. There
that
we go.
is a nat 20.
There we go.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, I respect your strength. And he says,
Daddy, is that you?
I mean, the way I would
I
role play it
need-
is.
I need-
like,
confirmation you'll keep me alive if I tell you how to get out.
I reckon Maxim gave him a contingency that he has to continue to help us or some shit. Glory.
How about this counter offer, if you don't mind? I feel like it would be beneficial, given that you will at that point functionally be a traitor. Might be beneficial to stick with us rather than anything else. At that point, we'd have no reason to kill you. You'd be no longer
Man,
associated
I was
with your
born
former,
a traitor. Let's get it.
But Glory, tell him if he traded us.
All I ask
against
you at
us,
this point,
we will fucking
cut
kill
my
him.
feet bindings so I can run with you.
I just want y'all to know I made no such promises to any loyalties to anybody. So
I just
And Kaino's promises only mean anything to someone who's paying him enough.
And I want to go ahead and let y'all also know that he works better as my minion than he does someone who can stab us in the back when we're not working.
I'm just
But
saying.
like, I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
You're not even in this conversation. Glory.
Yep.
Make sure you tell him he can be a born traitor, but if he double crosses us, I'm going to skin his nutsack off and feed it to him.
Yummy.
I'm pretty sure you heard his whisper.
I'll give him a perception check. He didn't hear it. Barely.
I'm just gonna like tap him on the shoulder and say,
No worries. I'll get those leg bindings untied for you. But let me just be very clear right fucking now. I'm gonna put my trust in you, but my companion here is not so trusting, and will skin your nutsack before you even have a chance to say go fish, and feed it to you for breakfast.
Well, luckily, I'm not going fishing.
Fake name said I'm good cop, I won't skin your nuts.
So how far away are they?
So
get outta
those
here.
those tromping group, they're a considerable amount away. There's just a lot of them.
Our group. How far are they being together?
So,
Like they heard him bust through the wall, so I'm assuming within sound distance.
so he says you're gonna need to follow me to a ladder well, and then we'll need to go down a hallway.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Oh, hey, we're going back to where we
So-
came from, right?
no, you're going to the secret entrance, which is the safest
Oh,
path he knows to get out.
okay. Interesting.
If so, I'm gonna say if it takes you 5 rolls to get there, you're gonna be in the middle of the crowd.
Oh, jeez.
But it's probably gonna take less than that.
Okay.
All right.
5d20 rolls, did you say?
Yeah. Just they're gonna be traveling. Yeah, and Chaos and Fake Name, did you guys want to go and hide in the woods on the tree line a little far away, so you guys could, like, not be in immediate danger? It's up to you. Fake Name said he wanted a tactical retreat with the group of goblins.
That's actually a smart move. If I'm you, Mr. Chaos, I'd take that.
yeah, I guess I'll take that.
Um, what was I going to ask?
So you guys are successfully hidden in the tree line. You ask your servants to lay down.
I mean, if need to be, I can dispel them.
Yeah,
I
but
just
they're
don't
not
have-
they're not disrupting your stealth if they're down like that.
Okay.
'Cause they just
I'm
look like
saying,
dead
that is
bodies.
an option.
Yeah. Okay. So Kaino and Maxim,
I rolled.
I want both of you to roll a 20.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, that's
I
good.
rolled an 11.
That's fine. Okay, both of you roll again.
Okay.
Oh, not fine. Not
Seven.
good. 3.
17.
3.
Hey, between the two of us, it's 20.
Okay,
It's not so bad.
that's fine too. One more roll, unless you get a 1, and that'll slow you down.
That's a 19.
I got a 7.
Okay, both of you. So as you travel in these white corridors with veins of marble, you find the ladder, and you're like, you look at the rogue with his hands tied, and you're like, how are you gonna get down? And he just jumps down, landing on his feet. He takes 2 damage. He don't take no help. But you guys climb down the ladder. You successfully see a tunnel that looks about 2 human size. You're walking down it with your new prisoner in tow, and you're beginning to see the light. You can hear the rumbling of boots. In Chaos and Fake Name, you hear the groups coming closer. You reach the outside of the hidden entrance. The rogues are about 100 feet away. They are in sight line, but you may be able to outrun them.
How many?
Too many to count.
We ain't fighting that.
Hell no.
And you see at the front of the group coming from the main entrance, someone you haven't seen before. His face completely onyx, his eyes completely red, his hair non-existent except a set of jagged black horns.
Shit.
Hmm.
He is wearing what looks to be obsidian armor.
Holy shit.
Okay. So this is going to be more travel rolls, but it's going to be so lower than 12, you're going to get closer and closer to the group of rogues. But the farther you get in the jungle, if you can retrace your steps, you might be able to lose them.
Okay.
So do you want to immediately regroup? Chaos and fake names. So you see them exit. So do you want to call over to them, or did you want to stay hidden and like hope that they find you?
I'll call over.
Okay. So you try to call over as quietly as you can. You only alert a few of the rogues, of the peon rogues. They pay you no mind because they see the intruders in front of them. Pino is able to hear you and says, "Blank, what do you say?
Get
you want to
your
call Maxim?"
take fake. What's fake name's character name? Sorry, fake name. Take fake name and get the fuck to the goblin base.
On it.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for these. Okay. So first roll, you gain some distance. And you're able to regroup and you're running together.
Can I cut the fuck? Should we? Oh no, we should probably get to the goblin base first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll say if you roll positively one more time, you're able to have enough time to set a trap.
Oh, I like this.
Okay.
Fantas, okay. Fantas it is. Fantas Quasare. I can't remember Chaos's name.
Chaos.
No, right?
Ice chaos.
Oh, actually.
It's always chaos.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, as you guys run through the jungle. Ooh. So, there's a couple of those murder hornets stabbing at you now. You can either choose to finish them off, which will slow you down, or you can just keep running, hoping your health will outlast.
King's team or
hornet
me?
sting.
I think we're together now.
You guys are together now. You're running.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is easy. This is easy. My minions will attack the hornets. We'll keep puffing it.
There you go, dude.
All right, works out.
Okay. So it looks like the distraction is successful. Oh, and you're able to regain distance back. So you're able to set a trap here if you want to, or you could just keep going and gain even more distance if you wanted to.
I reckon we just try and get to the
Crap, I
goblin
need
base.
more minions.
No.
Yeah, I agree. I think we
okay.
should just keep going
Oh.
quick as we can.
I need more dead minions.
We're gonna get you more dead, but bro, we need to go.
You see a tree. Not just one tree, two trees. They look fused. They are growing in what looks like a U. Straight out of the ground, just a U. You jump over the tree, and on the other side, you see a group of goblin patrol. 3 of those bugs and on one of them back, Winks can read.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have reinforcements or a ride. So, you could try to get more goblins, though.
No, aren't
Or
they
you
our
could
friends?
just hide out until... You could just try to chill out until the heat cools down.
I think that's probably the best call, personally. But final say I'd say is up to the group as a whole.
Wait, so question. So are we wanting to potentially fight? Or are we wanting to recuperate so then we can actually go do the Winks cannot read's mission? So like where we retreat to the goblin base. And then we can start
Also,
that arc.
on top of that question, I was wondering, do you guys remember that scroll I gave you?
Yes.
Who has it right now?
Wasn't it fake name?
Okay.
No, wait, no. Fake name had the medal. No, I had the scroll.
Yeah, which you gave it with.
No, who had the scroll?
Hold on, did I
I
have
think
this?
you gave it to someone who had the arcane.
Yeah, it was fake name had the. It was either fake
No,
name
I
or
had-
chaos.
I had
One of
the
those
book.
two. Yeah, the book.
Oh, I didn't have that scroll.
Yeah, there you go.
That was when I was venturing somewhere else.
I think I had. Wait,
Yeah, yeah.
is that the scroll that was given in the?
Chaos. Chaos.
Yes.
Chaos. During your absence, you picked up a shipment. I forgot about this, but note it down in your inventory. You picked up a shipment of healing potions.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Each of them is 2d4.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's
It
useful.
takes an action to use.
But if we can,
Okay.
look, as a group, I console. I think we need to go back to the goblin base, so we can at least set up camp for the night. But also, so we can at least sort of get away from all this chaos, right?
What y'all like to me.
I do like you. Just not the other. Not the other.
Why you
chaos.
say my name like that?
Well, fake name. You gotta think. We gotta think about sort of like the story moving forward. And if we decide to fight now, or trap, it means that we're gonna not have time to set up camp anytime soon. But we also do need
It
to help the
means
goblins
setting
out.
up the future of the island over here.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to help out the goblins. I mean, he is a good guy.
He's planning.
He is a good guy. We can still fulfill that. We could even
Yeah.
do that next week, but I'm just thinking about time here for all of y'all.
Yeah, I will say I'm
late.
honestly gonna have to call it like ASAP because it is.
Yeah, I know it'd be getting
Yeah.
late. So, are we able to, for time's sake, just as the group, can we recuperate and go back to the goblin
So
base?
you guys hop on the back of the giant insect beast, and you're able to make it to the entrance of the goblin village. You enter their narrow tunnel. Their bug-like mounts shifting through the dirt, and you follow behind them. Okay, so you are greeted by Winks Can't Read and some of the other goblins. Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
We had
You
a
look
pretty
like you're
long
in
day.
hell.
We had an interesting day.
So we have goblin bed. I made adventure beds.
Thank you.
That
Go
sounds
sleep.
Much needed right now. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And because you're not in the wild, there is no roll for sleep. You guys are fully rested. and ready for the morning.
Yay, long rest.
Fake names is like writing a whole other story arc here.
Yeah, fake name. Write that down.
Yeah, keep the ideas.
Plan for it.
Yeah, if you want to do those things, we can make that happen. I guess that's part of it. Anything that you
Maybe I know wouldn't support it 100%, but I'm sure the other guys would.
I mean, it's not that. I was just thinking about time just now. That's all.
No.
Yeah,
I'm saying like your character's alignment.
I'm
like
lawful
for
evil.
me.
So
Yeah, true. So you are loyal to the group.
yeah.
So.
Well, like lawful evil. Like, I'm gonna do evil things. That's why I threatened the guy to chop his nutsack off. That's an evil thing to do. But lawfully,
Yeah.
I stood by Maxim. Sorry, Quare. I stood by Quare. You know, negotiating terms with him. I just gave him my terms on top of it.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Yeah, my evil terms. That if you don't abide by the group, because lawfully that's
True.
the right thing to do, is I'm a fucking feed you your own nutsack, because that's an evil thing to do.
You guys feel like you're halfway to making progress on your personal strength.
Cool.
And fake name, I'm gonna roll for your warrior training. Okay, fake name. So your two-handed feature, it gave you the ability to re-roll ones on your damage
Ooh, not bad.
whenever you rolled a 1 on a damage dice. So I'm gonna increase that to re-rolling a 1 or a 2. And that's a big boost.
Big ball.
Okay.
Big teams, big ball.
Okay. And let me write that down.
This is legit becoming a campaign.
It has basically, yes.
At this point, it's become a campaign.
So I'll say, like,
That's
I
usually
do
what
have a
one-shots
quick
turn
way
into,
for you
guys.
guys to win. I do have a good, I have a quick way for you guys to win, but like you guys have to find it. It's just all dependent.
I'm not even mad though. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with
Yeah,
it.
I am too. Like this, it's good.
And because we're
feels
trying
like
to
a
keep
good
it
run.
around 3 hours, it's not extremely it's not harsh.
Rerolls.
Like it's not like D&D where I remember we'd sit there for like 7 to 8 hours at a time, bro. Like, holy crap, that was different times.
Yeah, I try to churn through it while being a little descriptive. So it's not a different type of damage, fake name. So your base type of damage on your attacks, on your halberd, since it's double wielded, it will be re-rolling the 1 or the 2 if you land that on the damage dice. So basically, you are not able to roll a 1 or a 2 on your damage. Go for it, fake name. You're gonna build that goblin army. Okay, so yeah, you guys wanted to call it here?
Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah, I'm crashing hard, so I think I'm definitely gonna need to call it here.
Peace out. I appreciate all
no
of you.
worries.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, I'm having fun with this.
I'm glad
yeah.
Chaos was able to come back.
Same.
Me too.
And can we have at
Your
least?
journey back to the pyramid.
I really want to see an interaction between Chaos and between Reed cannot. What is it? Sorry, Winks cannot read. Winks can't read,
Yeah,
and
and
Winks
Winks
can
can
read.
read.
I want to see an interaction next episode with them.
Okay. You can talk to them
All right.
next week.
Yeah. I'm going to be down, obviously. I don't know what the other boys are going to be up to, but yeah.
I should be, but double check with me closer to that day, and I'll give 100%
Yeah, it's
or
the same with
no.
me. You have to give me a few days to know what's going on.
I'll message you guys all on my Wednesday, which will be your Tuesday. Just to,
Sounds good.
to check. Alright, guys, that does it for another Dro The Adventures of Dro and his friends. Of Dro and friends. My bad. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. And I'll catch you guys, I think, tomorrow. We'll see what's happening with my schedule. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. If not, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. And thanks for everyone who tuned in to watch, man.
Sure.
I appreciate it. And hope you all have a good rest, man. Peace out.
Have a good night, everyone. Peace.
Peace.
GGs.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
GG.